Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Munchies. I'm CJ Nelson. I'm not a real chef, but I do got 3 kids, and today we're going to be making some tuna casserole with extra vegetables, big things on the side, and we're gonna roll up some casseroles. That was lame. Sorry. Anywho, today we're making extra cheesy tuna casserole with baked beans, green peppers, and crescent rolls, motherfucker. Oh, by the way, shout out one of the greatest high school basketball players in the history of the sport, Zach Morris, MVP Bayside High. Get a big old pot. Oh, we gotta boil the noodles, first step. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you're not supposed to put the noodles in the water until the water's boiling. If you use sea salt in the water, right, the noodles absorb the salt and it gives more flavor. Give a little salt in the water. Remember, don't put the noodles in the water until it starts to boil. Right now it's not boiling, so we're not gonna put the noodles. Next thing you wanna do is get your baked beans going. So get a pan out for your baked beans. Being a good chef requires mastering the art of multitasking. So while your water's boiling for your noodles, get your baked beans going. I like my baked beans to have a little kick. So first we're gonna cut the pepper up, cook it, and then put it in the beans. You'll need some cayenne pepper. I have some brown sugar around here somewhere. Can't have baked beans without the brown sugar, baby. Brown sugar. I guess we ain't got no brown sugar, which means these baked beans are just going to be mediocre at best. Need a little pepper. See that? Always rinse the top of your cans off, because like the dirt, you know, people in the grocery stores put them on shelves. Think of how many hands touch the top of this, right? So always rinse the can off. What? Now, like I said, while we got the water going, turn the baked beans on low. We don't want to cook too fast because we got to cook the peppers. So we're gonna put the peppers in this pan over here. Just gonna kind of cook them around. We're gonna let them sizzle up. A little oil in there. It don't take long to cook them. See, you got all those green peppers in there, right? A little black pepper. Some organic cayenne pepper. Onion powder. Oh shit, I forgot a very, very important part of the baked beans. Gotta have some butter. Now you don't need a lot of butter. Just a nice little. Always remember, cleanliness is godliness. So while you're waiting for your water to boil, while you're waiting for your beans to cook, you can be doing shit like multitasking and cleaning up your messes. No point in waiting till you're done cooking to clean up the mess, right? You can clean up as you go. By now your water should be just about boiling. Now remember, it only takes 10 minutes to boil these noodles, so don't leave them too untended, you know what I mean? Get the fucking... I always use like half of this, because I use real cheese, you know what I mean? But I always try to use some of this, it's good for like texture or whatever. Make sure you stir your noodles up. You don't want them to get all clumpy, you know what I mean? Now remember, these only gotta boil for like 10 minutes, right? Never put your lid all the way back on. It'll cause the steam to boil over. If you leave it cracked, there's a very little chance that your steam is going to overboil. You know what I mean? And make a mess around the eye. Don't forget to stir the beans. You don't want your beans to stick to the bottom of the pan. Stir them every 3 or 4 minutes. Notice I set my silverware on a plate so I don't get food marks on my stove top. Let's do a little checklist. We got the noodles boiling. We got the baked beans cooking. We need to, cheesy casserole, cheesy tuna casserole, so we should probably preheat the oven, and we gotta make crescent rolls still, so let's get on this shit. Stop fucking around, right? Come on, let's go. Don't forget to stir your noodles. You don't want them sticking to the bottom of the pan. Don't get a stir. Remember, don't put the lid back on all the way. Just friends, here on the Munchies, we strive for cleanliness, efficiency, productivity, and maximum fullness. Now your noodles should be about done, so you're gonna need to get a strainer. This strainer's been in my family for 150 years. My grandmother died and left me this strainer. It's one of the only things she left me. It's my favorite strainer. I'm pretty sure it was around since like the 1800s. This is this ancient ancient strainer. A good way to tell if your noodles are done right, you almost be able to see through them. You see that? You can almost see through the noodle. Okay. They're done. And they're flavorful. Probably because of the salt we put in the water. Yeah, man, yeah. Now you're gonna wanna throw some water and some dish soap in that pan right away so those last little noodles don't stick to the pan. You should preheat your oven to 420. Why 420? Because it's the coolest number ever. All right, let's get us a pot. Oh, some butter. Boom. Noodles. Get a big spoon. Right, stop chopping that butter up. You just mix peas and carrots, pretty simple, right? Throw them in the microwave. Half of this, right? Not all of it. Here goes my favorite part. Throw in the cheese. As much cheese in there as you fucking can. Don't forget the tuna. This is tuna casserole. Make sure you drain your tuna. You know what I mean by drain the tuna? When you open it, let the fluid pour out. You don't want to pour a bunch of tuna juice in the casserole. All right, you want to get your tuna in there, right? Now your vegetables should be done. We're gonna cook in the casserole anyway. A lot of times black people say white people put vegetables in the macaroni. It's not macaroni we're making, it's vegetable tuna casserole. Get your shit right. White people don't put vegetables in the macaroni. We know better, okay? We weren't born fucking yesterday. I mean, cut us some slack. You gotta use a lot of seasoning, man. This shit be fire. You know what I mean? Cayenne pepper. Garlic salt. Garlic salt does wonders for tuna casserole. We got some fresh chopped basil. A little fresh chopped parsley. We got plenty basil though. This is Wisconsin. There's no such thing as too much cheese. Whenever someone says, that's enough cheese, fuck you, fuck that, put some more cheese on it. When it comes to cheese in Wisconsin, we don't play around, man. We real serious about our cheddar in Wisconsin. Give it a smooth over, right? I'm gonna smooth it all over. You guessed it, my friend. Let's get that good layer of cheese on top. Right? Keep going, son. Get a little more pepper. Garlic salt. I say she's ready for the oven. What about you? What do we got? You're gonna want that to bake for about 35 minutes. You got time to lean, you got time to clean. Don't forget to stir your beans. Oh, yeah. Probably turn those down to a simmer. Alright, baked mac and cheese should be done. It's been about 35 minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's pull it out. I got 3 kids. My pull-out game is not the best, but when it comes to the oven, baby, ooh, look at that. Now we just gotta make the crescent rolls.
I got the munchies, yeah, yeah. I got the munchies, the munchies, the munchies. I'm CJ Nelson, motherfucker.